Are you ready for this story? It's a trans Joker.
I'm so excited to see this movie. Guys, we talked about this over a year ago, I bet, at this point, because The People's Joker, an independently created film that is a parody of the Joker, was taken off of film festival lineups due to copyright issues.
Yeah, it was.
I am not one of the people.
It was supposed to come
You're
out
not
as-
the people of the Joker.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're going to
the group of people that are the people
draw that
would
line
be-
in the sand.
Yeah, I'm not in that group of people.
So this is a parody, which means it does fall under fair use of the IP, technically, and it's going to be hitting theaters next year, which is really exciting if you were waiting for an origin story of the Joker where he struggles with his gender identity and is a queer clown.
Says a year after the film premiered and was subsequently pulled from the Toronto International Film Festival, The People's Joker will finally see the light of day. Altered Innocence, that's the name of the production company, has secured North American distribution rights for the queer coming-of-age superhero parody from filmmaker Vera Drew. Not related to Vera Dark.
No, we wouldn't want anyone to get confused about that.
Exactly. Who directed, edited, and co-wrote and stars in the film that reimagines the Joker's origin story.
So this is partly based on the life of the filmmaker Vera Drew.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Yes, this is
I'm so shocked.
following an aspiring clown grappling with her gender identity while unsuccessfully attempting to join the ranks of Gotham City's sole comedy program in a world where comedy has been outlawed.
So
Oh,
you know
God,
what's going to
I
happen
hate
right now?
this
Have you
so
seen?
much.
Have you seen the skits? My favorite skits
no.
online. It says guy steals a loaf of bread in Gotham and then Batman beats the crap out of him. It's going to be like guy does a comedy special in Gotham and Batman just beats the crap out of him.
Yeah,
Just to
Batman
these people.
is the
hate
censorship villain in
hate
this
this.
parody movie. Uniting with a ragtag team of rejects and misfits, Joker the Harlequin forms an illegal anti-comedy troupe that puts her on a collision course with the devious caped crusader contrling the city,
I
which we
hate
will
this.
not call Batman.
Batman
but
is
we
the
know
bad
is Batman.
guy in this movie.
I hate this. So I hate everything about this.
So here's the founder of the production company talking about the movie. He said, Vera Drew has taken her own life experiences and traumas to craft an entirely new genre of cinema that blurs the lines between documentary, coming-of-age film, and parody. We couldn't be more thrilled to champion this bold, intelligent, and hilarious piece of queer cinema that audiences around the globe have fallen in love with.
Look, here's the thing. If you want to make, like, they also say, like, the whole crew for this movie was his friends, was all queer artists. If you want to make a movie fronted by a queer actor with a queer storyline, with queer workers, and it's called a queer story, that's good. Make your movie. But don't expect average audiences to show up to watch this. You don't get to then come back later and complain to me when it doesn't do well.
No, they're gonna do that. They're gonna release it. And then they're gonna complain and blame like misogyny and straight white men, cis white men, for why nobody cares about this narcissistic storytelling where they're just literally just putting themselves into the middle of existing stories. They're placing themselves. It's just so disgustingly narcissistic and so boring.
Batman's gonna be like, bow to the patriarchy, white supremacy. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. Psych. It's going to be extremely boring.
Well, I think it's on
stupid.
purpose that they're trying to release this the same year as Joker 2 Folie à Deux to get more press around the movie.
It has a cameo from Bob Odenkirk in this movie. How small of a movie could it be if it's got a Bob Odenkirk cameo in it?
I don't even know who Bob
They
Odenkirk
got
is.
cameos from Tim Heidecker, Bob Odenkirk, Maria Bamford, Scott Aukerman. List goes on and on. I just sent you a trailer for it if you want to show the trailer.
Let's do it. Let's watch it. Oh yeah, I wonder if we watched it the first time that this came out. Let's rewatch
We did,
it, guys.
yeah.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Vera Drew, and 3 months ago, comedian Brie LaRose dared me to re-edit Todd Phillips' Joker. Now, I'm an Emmy-nominated editor who works primarily with Tim and Eric, so I could give you your standard alt-comedy Joker remix with fart sound effects and rhythmic cuts over nightmare drones, and you'd gobble it up, wouldn't you little piggy? But I'm currently unemployed and stupidly ambitious, so for the past 3 months, I've been writing a feature-length screenplay called The People's Joker. Utilizing clips from the 2019 Oscar contender, footage from other iterations of Joker's past, and just movies that feature clowns, as well as additional footage that I'll be shooting in the privacy of my own bedroom, I'm creating an entirely new feature film. You heard me right, this is my feature film acting debut, and I'll be portraying both Harley Quinn and the Joker. Using these characters,
cool.
which I
You
definitely
wrote it and you
I'll
starred
be sharing
twice.
the story of my transition and how I overcame mental illness and the cycle of abuse
No,
that I
you
was stuck
didn't.
in a few years ago. It's your standard queer coming-of-age story, only it takes place in the Batman universe. But wait, that's not all.
You
I'm a huge
overcame
fan of
nothing.
Suicide Squad, so The People's Joker will not only be the first film to feature a trans woman playing the Joker, it will also prominently feature Jared Leto's seminal portrayal of the clown prince of crime. And no, I don't have his permission to use his likeness. I plan on using deepfakes, but the way I see it, this can be his way of apologizing to the trans community for Dallas Buyers Club. Plus, Jared, baby, look, everybody knows you were pissed Todd didn't cast you in his Joker. Don't sue me, be in mine. And you know what? I misspoke. This isn't just my Joker. This is our Joker. That's right, I'm opening up the creative process to any and all quarantined artists, musicians, filmmakers, or actors who want to contribute to my vision. Do you want to design this film's Gotham City? Visit thepeoplesjoker.com. Do you want to play the fucking Penguin? Then visit thepeoplesjoker.com. Do you want to record a cover of Small Town Boy by Bronxy Beat that'll be playing over a Wolf of Wall Street style montage about the drug use
Leave
that I was
Bronxy
engaging
Beat
in in my early 20s
alone!
to numb my gender dysphoria? ThePeoplesJoker.com. Warner Brothers legally won't be able to sue us if we all work on this together, and what could be more Joker-like than copyright infringement? Plus, I don't want to make a dime off this. I'm doing this for my mental health, to share my story using two of my favorite characters of all time and connect with other artists who are sad and broken because of this fucking pandemic. Oh, by the way, if you're a distributor who has any ideas on how to release an incredibly illegal film, please get in touch with me. I really want to premiere this thing on July 4th, our failed nation's birthday. Because, well, I know I'm not the first person to say this, but this country needs an enema. And The People's Joker...
Okay, that's all you get. You get
I
no
hate
more.
that. I hate everything about that.
I didn't.
Wow.
I was.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it was not
I was bemused until he got to the part where he just craps on Jared Leto for nothing, even though not knowing the dude and just being a dick.
You know what? Warner Brothers, if anything, is going to avoid taking legal action because they'll be cast as the evil bigots who are suing a poor mentally ill trans woman who's just trying to make a living.
I mean, Marvel did sue that guy who put Spider-Man on his kid's grave, so these companies aren't beneath things like this.
But if you are in the oppression totem pole, Brett, then that's a different story. They're going to leave you alone.
I just, wow, that was okay. I'm done. What?
Should we review this?
No. Yeah, yes. I don't freaking.
I
know.
think that if it's showing near us, we should review it. Let's give it an honest review.
No, I don't often advocate for piracy, but I'm kind of all on board for just no. I don't want to see this movie. I don't want to review this
What's
movie.
more Joker-esque than pirating The People's Joker?
God, it's just it's so narcissistic. It's so just like, you know, you hear stories or you hear people criticizing writers about, you know, placing themselves in the story and stuff. This is just, I mean, obvious. It's openly, clearly articulated that the creator placed themselves in the story and it just is so exhausting.
Yeah.
It's also unbelievably current year for somebody to claim to be super oppressed and then get a distribution deal while claiming you don't want to make any money on it. I can't with this. I'm kind of broken right now. I was hating it all the way up until the 4th of July part, and then I really, really hated it more than anything. And I don't know if that's on purpose, if they're just being a douche for the sake of being a douche, but
Probably.
Thanks, I hate it. Thanks, I hate it.
That's a perfect summary of The People's Joker.
Okay.
Thanks, I hate it.
Anyways, you get 2 thumbs down from me. Don't go see it. Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.